Hey, welcome to another match. This hand looks pretty good. Get to go History Benalia into Doom Foretold, probably. Not sure how this matchup is going to go against Mono Black. Might be tricky. Imagine this is going to be my History of Benalia, but could be wrong. Really want one of my 2-mana enchantments. That's ideal here. It's been forever since I've seen Mono Black. Let's see, Kurnaros, Apostle of Purifying Light, the Fatal Push is maybe Gideon. Probably what I'm going to sideboard in. Alright, come on. Well, that's not good. Thoughtseize into Thoughtseize. Honestly, hoping he takes Doom Foretold here. Doom Foretold to make him sacrifice a Blood-Soaked Champion and nothing else does not look particularly good to me. So I'm going to need something good. Maybe a Demonic Pact would be pretty strong. Or I could draw only lands. Yeah. Alright, sure. Could I get a... What do you call that? The 5-mana Starfield of Nyx? That would be good. But my opponents Thoughtseized all 3 of my spells that I've had this game. So, it's not ideal. Doom Foretold is just so bad when I have nothing going on. And the only thing he's got in play is a fucking Blood-Soaked Champion. Like, any spell that wasn't Doom Foretold would have been better there. Feels like he's got a bunch of removal since I don't know what else he could have. And not be casting spells. Alright, Knight of the Ebon Legion, sure. Oath of Kaya is good. So, Oath of Kaya the Knight. Go ahead and play the Blast Zone, I suppose. Could always put a counter on it. And then next turn I can play Doom Foretold and actually have it do something more than just be totally awful. Curious that he doesn't activate Mutavault. Alright. I mean, I think he's just going to realize that he can attack me and kill me, but... I suppose it can't hurt to play the Doom Foretold, see what happens. Interesting. If he sacked the Knight of the Ebon Legion, he had guaranteed lethal this turn. Now he doesn't have guaranteed lethal. He has to draw a land. Or have Rankle or Fatal Push, or really there's a lot of options. Alright, well that doesn't kill me. I am somehow still alive, so that's nice. I guess I do need to draw some way of gaining life. So I'm going to just die to the Spawn of Mayhem trigger. If I had one more mana, I could sacrifice the Blast Zone to kill the Knight, and then Eldest Reborn would save me. But as it is, I'm dead. Just because of the Spawn of Mayhem damage trigger. Alright. Dead to Spawn of Mayhem. Apostle, Gideon, Kerneros, Fatal Push. All look pretty good. What do I want to remove? I guess grouping creatures separately doesn't really make things particularly clear. I think just shaving down on the Demonic Pact and Doom Foretold maybe is going to help a bit. Flicker of Fate might be a little... Oh, I do want this other Duress, though. Yeah, go down the Flicker of Fate. Just trim a bit on the expensive enchantments, maybe? I don't know. I want to play first. Yeah, this looks great. I've got... All I need to do is draw like one swamp, or one black source. Birth of Melitalis is going to be pretty good at slowing down his blockers, gaining me some life, setting me up for my planes, draw spells. Alright, Isolated Chapel. That's good. That's what I needed. So you can hit me for one with a Knight, and then the next turn I'll have a 0/4 that can be a pretty decent blocker. Glintsleeve Siphoner. Oh, that's one I haven't seen in a while. I do like the history of Benalia. This way I can threaten to trade with the Glintsleeve Siphoner unless he's got removal for the Knight or the Wall. And if he's playing a removal spell on the Knight or the Wall, then I think I'm winning just right there. Yep, that's fine with me. Legion's End is not a card I care about. Just block there. Gain 2 life. Get a knight. And play Doom Foretold. Doom Foretold probably killing off the Knight of the Ebon Legion is my guess. Maybe the Glintstreaf Siphoner. Maybe he just sacks the Glintstreaf Siphoner, draws the card, calls it good. So next turn, I'm going to be sacrificing History, and then playing Starfield. And then on the next turn, I get back History, and immediately sacrifice it to Starfield, I think. Assuming that I don't get Thoughtseized, of course. Pretty sure I have this game. The value engine is starting to get rolling. And Mono Black doesn't really have the instant speed interaction, or I shouldn't say instant speed. I should say they don't really have the kind of interaction where once it gets rolling, they can disrupt it. They really need to get it, you know, strip the hand to pieces with Thoughtseize and then go from there. Alright, Thoughtseize is pretty good. I imagine that takes Starfield. There's no other card that's even remotely reasonable to take. So, pretty sure it's going to be Starfield. Okay. There's the History of Benalia. Play Birth of Meletalus. Grab a Plains, play a Swamp, and pass the turn. Maybe I should have played Demonic Pact and just been like, alright, I'm going to draw 2 cards and then sacrifice it. Hopefully I can get something. I'd like to not have to sacrifice the Demonic Pact immediately to the Doom Foretold, but I'd rather not sacrifice the Doom Foretold to itself, so if it comes down to a fight between the two, I know which one I'm going to keep. See what my opponent plays. If they decide to throw something else into the meat grinder of Doom Foretold. Perfect. Treacherous Blessing is exactly what I needed. I mean, it's both excellent sacrifice fodder to Doom Foretold and gives me a refueling that I'm very happy to have. So let's play Gideon of the Trials. Uptick it on Mutavault, because why not? Alright, so the Doom Foretold is going away, it looks like. Ooh, Apostle of Purifying Light. That's a good one. And it gets Thought Seized immediately. Suppose I should not be particularly surprised, but... Oh, Demonic Pact gets Thought Seized. I suppose now that I no longer have Doom Foretold, I should probably just plus the Gideon of the Trials on Treacherous Blessing. Or on Rankle, since Rankle is a problem. Alright, so plus on Rankle. Apostle. I don't think I want to play Birth of Meletalus. Right now that doesn't seem particularly useful. Gonna need one of the larger enchantments here. Start generating a bit more value. Alright, let's say no to the Scrap Heap Scrounger. And say no to the Scrap Heap Scrounger. That was nice. Alright, continue to plus on Rankle. Kurnaros. Not much of a point in attacking with a knight. Go ahead and put some more counters on Blast Zone. And plus on Rankle again. Hit with Knight, Kurnaros. Mutavault's going to trade with a knight, and then I'm going to have 2 protection from black creatures running around, making his life miserable. Don't really see myself losing from here. Apparently my opponent agrees with me, so let's see. So, Demonic Pact, Treacherous Blessing, Thought Seizes. Alright, what doesn't look good here? Maybe Eldest Reborn is not great. Maybe I could put back, like, a Treacherous Blessing for an Eldest Reborn, just so they have a little bit more card draw. Although if I do that, maybe I shouldn't have taken out all of the Doom Fortolds. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. Like, all of the cards are good-ish against him. Alright, yeah, I'll keep this one. Let's see what survives the Thoughtseizes. Yep, there's always a Thoughtseize. I imagine he takes Birth of Meletalus. Meletus? I don't know. However you pronounce it. Probably this, maybe Oath of Kaya, probably not Gideon, definitely not Final Payment. Take 3 from the Scrap Heap Scrounger and see what I draw. I'd like not to get Thoughtseized again. I imagine I'm losing Oath of Kaya. Well, this is why I'm glad I put more Treacherous Blessings in here, just that I'd have more... Sorry. More card draw. At least Trial of Ambition kills one of his creatures. I imagine he's going to sacrifice the Scrap Heap, but maybe it's the Knight. Alright, sacrifices the Knight. There's a third swamp. I get on to 16, play Ally of Zendikar. Here's where I need, I don't know. Come on! 3 Thoughtseizes. Just like every fucking time. Him taking Final Payment is a bit weird. Guessing he's got a Noxious Grasp to kill the Gideon. It could be a Rankle. That does appear to be what it is. Yeah. How much do I want to sacrifice Blast Zone for 0 value in order to kill Rankle? That actually seems worthwhile, so I think I'll do that. Alright, well, he kills both of my knights, and then I Fatal Push Rankle. Gideon's going to die to Scrap Heap, and then I guess it becomes a race between the Knight of Benalia, the History of Benalia tokens, and Scrap Heap. Assuming nothing changes, that's not the worst race for me. Mutavault does change it a little, yeah. Probably would rather have this not on 1, so I'll go ahead and put the counter there. There's a lot of good cards that I could draw here. Final Payment's not bad. I think the most important thing to note is that I just don't want to I don't want to trade with a Scrap Heap because it can just keep coming back. I'm gonna have to race Scrap Heap. Mutavault might be worth killing with Final Payment, though. Sacking Trial of Ambition. All right. I think I need some spells. Like, I'm losing this race at the moment. Especially when he draws that Mutavault. Worst feeling Doom Foretold ever, I think. I really need, like, Kerneros. It would have also been nice if he hadn't drawn Castle Lochthwain. So, what would be really good here? Basically, getting into the trials is pretty sweet. Let's see if he's got more kill spells floating around in his hand. I mean, he's pretty close to out of uses of Castle Lochthwain. Like, he's real close to dead. Real close to timing out, too. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen this game, considering how low the life totals are, but... Damn. Yeah. All right, that was a good draw. That was a good draw. There we go. All right.